YG has officially announced that BLACKPINK are preparing for a 2020 comeback, and I could not be more ecstatic to spend all of my money on an album in my entire life. So, in celebration of our girls finally getting a well-deserved comeback, here is a list of what I want from BLACKPINK's upcoming comeback. First things first, let's discuss the actual album and songs themselves. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a full-fledged album this time around. After being in the scene for so long, they seriously deserve it. I've seen a lot going around on people saying that they hope to get a Pink concept this time around, but I've also seen a lot of people disagreeing with that here and there. To me, I think that a Pink concept would actually be quite refreshing. Their closest song to this so-called Pink concept would have to be As If It's Your Last. It's girl crush still, which fits their signature style, but it's also very fresh and upbeat, and is their cutest concept to date. Some examples of songs that have similar sound to what I imagine the Pink concept to be include I Am So Hot by Momoland, and Devil by CLC. However, I also don't think that a Pink concept is the only possible satisfying style that could come out of this comeback. I'd personally love to see a more mature side of their music, similar to songs like Psycho by Red Velvet or Starry Night by Mamamoo. I don't see enough people talking about this, but I'd also love a ballad to be added onto the album. Hearing all of their vocals packed into one ballad sounds like an amazing idea, at least to me. Moving off of the topic of concepts, let's also talk about the title track. Up until now, BLACKPINK have followed the same production pattern, courtesy of Teddy Park, that follows along the lines of this: Jennie opens the song, Lisa has a verse, the pre-chorus alternates between Jisoo and Rosé, then the chorus is a beat drop with a couple of ad-libs as well as the song's title being repeated over and over again. Don't get me wrong, I have adored all of BLACKPINK's releases so far, and a lot of other groups have choruses just like that. But I think it would be really nice to see something different for a change.
말해버릴지도 몰라 너나처럼 누가 뭐라 해도 난 너야 난 그냥 내가 되고 싶어 I wanna be me, me, me 굳이 뭔가 될 필요는 없어 난 그냥 너일 때 완벽하니까 I wanna be me, me, me I don't wanna be somebody just wanna be me, be me I wanna be me, me, me I don't wanna be somebody wanna be me, be me. I wanna be me, me, me. 쏟아져 내리는 빛이 느껴져. I wanna be myself. I don't care. 아직 낯설다 해도 just don't care. 널 벗어난 순간 내가 보여. 모든 게 다 눈앞이다. 이제는 알겠어. Now I know. 내게 필요했던 건 나란 걸. 내 두 발이 가는 대로 걸어가 I feel the light, I feel the light.
We really need Jisoo saying BLACKPINK in your area. It's a must, please give it to us. Also, I'd like to see more vocal Jennie, which I know a lot of people disagree with. People miss rap Jennie, and understandably so, but I am honestly just a big fan of her vocals and I think a vocal verse from her would be nice. I also really want a verse from both Jisoo and Rosé. I know that songs usually only range from 3 to 4 minutes, therefore giving every member a verse of their own seems like a lot, but in my opinion it's what they deserve. A good example of a BLACKPINK song with a line distribution that I like is Forever Young. Now, I know I'll have some people in my comments saying stuff like line distribution is talked about too much and doesn't mean anything. Even if I agree with that halfway, I still think it would be one of the best ways to let each of the girls shine. Next topic would have to be what I hope to see for their choreography. If you're familiar with my channel, you'd know that I mostly do dance-related videos, so this is definitely a topic that I have a heavy opinion on. I don't hate past BLACKPINK choreographies, but I don't particularly love them either. One of my all-time favorites would have to be Playing with Fire, because let's face it and admit that she was truly ahead of her time in terms of concept, choreo, and the actual song in general. Their choruses however are always very repetitive, of course, this definitely makes dances easier to remember and usually leave a memorable impression on viewers. I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't know the main chorus points of D4 and Kill This Love. But I don't think the actual dance abilities of the girls are being showcased to their full potential. For example, I think that Jisoo is actually a quite good dancer. She suits styles that are smooth and specific, and does well with executing slow, steady, detailed choreographies. Rosé is a dancing powerhouse who fits a sassy and sexy style. Jennie is powerful and fierce, and can keep a viewer feeling enthralled. Lisa is one of the best dancers of her generation, and yet she doesn't get given choreo to reflect that. I'd absolutely love to see a dance break for her in this upcoming comeback. Take into example the dance break from Dun Dun, where Mia got to showcase her dancing for a portion of it. It would just be so powerful, and honestly it's all I need in life. Honestly, Blackpink have never failed to impress me, and I'm really excited for this comeback. On a side note, YG, I want Rosé's black hair back. Thank you and good night.